Hello everyone, this is Sam and this is the long-awaited vlog for the Gamescom. At last I am making this video, which is, so to speak, my diary of this time I spent there. And basically I have been going to Gamescom with quite a bit of friends and people that I wasn't expecting to see. And I must say that for something that was planned sort of last minute and with a lot of people kind of disappearing left and right, it went way better than I could have ever expected. So I think that first of all I should try to make some sort of a recap of what exactly was the plan for Gamescom. So I arrived there on Wednesday morning, was supposed to meet a guildie from HP, Heidgu, who is also known in the Salt Guild, which is Mighty Teapots. And then we were supposed to just spend the day chilling at Gamescom, seeing a lot of random stuff, and then going around in the evening, having dinner and such. And then, the day after, go to Fantasialand, right next to Brühl, which is also not far from Cologne, where the Gamescom was held. And I must say we've had a lot of fun over there. So, just to go over the first 2 days, because that's like one of the major steps. On the first day, I was extremely surprised to hear that one of my high school friends, like the dudes I was hanging out when I was still, you know, like 16-year-old and stuff, actually had a job in a tech company and had a booth in the business area of Gamescom. So randomly out of nowhere, I am seeing my mate that I hadn't seen in like 6 years popping out, and we had an amazing time together. He went and took us around a lot of stands just to show us the stuff that amazed him and of course amazed us as well. So that was like the first step, the major one for the first day. Went to some Italian restaurant for dinner, Vapiano, and obviously, please, for the Italians watching this, don't get mad, Vapiano was the closest one. Please, no hate. So then on the second day, we also had some amazing time. So that was something that we had planned with my new guild, HP Happens. And we just decided that we would take 4 of us, go to the amusement park, Fantasialand, and have a wonderful time. Except that the moment we got there, we realized that alcohol wasn't allowed in the park, and my mates, they had asked me to bring some of Belgium's finest beer, the Red Chimay. So we actually started the day by cracking open a cold one with the boys, as you can see in this video right there.
Hello everyone, we're now ready to go to the Fantasia Park, which is just around the corner. And I'm with people from HP, and we're like cracking open a cold one. These are like the Belgian beers, the fine Belgian beers. These dudes have no idea about the real beer culture, but I'm saving them slowly and surely.
Yeah, I must say that we entered the park with a little bit of alcohol in our body, but I was completely fine, and the dudes knew that I personally have a major fear of heights, and I also hate speed. They still insisted that we would go in some of the craziest attractions, and even took videos of it, so I'll let you guys be the judges of how horrible I had it for about 2 minutes.
Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. We're here with Sam, how you stay? Fuck you! Fuck you! This is not okay! I don't do And now the second point, everybody! Stop this! Stop this! Stop destroying! I want to go home!
Obviously, a day with people from the Guild Wars 2 community wouldn't be a good one without some memes from our very own private jokes, so I got for you guys some HP rotations.
HP rotations!
Too strong.
Oh shit man, stop!
Okay,
Stop, we're gonna fall off!
But then again, I also have a race.
Hello everyone, this is Sam again. Right now we are at Fantasialand and we're trying out Guild Wars 2 Path of Fire. We're on our mounts. We've got this, ready to take the most serious rides of our lives.
Well, I must say that all in all, it was a wonderful day. I had a great time, I conquered my fear, I'm a stronger man now. And then we went back to the Gamescom because actually Roca from Milan had sent me a text message on Discord saying, "Man, ArenaNet's here, you should come." I was like, "Oh shit, man!" So I rushed from Brühl to Korn, from the Korn main station to the Gamescom, got there and everyone had left. But Roca, he had my back. And he told me, "Sam, we're gonna like go to this bar with the people from ArenaNet, and the people who are not gonna get in there, they're gonna have some sort of counter party just outside of it." I was like, okay, I can't get in there, I might as well do that. So we got back, we got to have dinner together with the guys from HP, and then on our way to the bar, who do I meet? Malfurion, Funzi, now known as Le Troll, and also some of the guys from their communities, and I was like, what? You guys here? Now I didn't know. I had no idea they were coming. I knew that they would be at Gamescom, but obviously I didn't know who was at the ArenaNet event at all. So I saw these guys and I was so delighted, because I hadn't seen them in 2 years or so. I mean, the last time was in summer 2K15, where we had the holidays together in Norway. So I was really delighted to see them. And then we went to the bar where ArenaNet had the event. We saw that a lot of people were already waiting in front. I spotted a few known face, Ron Claude. I also saw Stefan, my mate. I saw various other people from the German communities mostly. I spotted a white teapot, and obviously I saw Roca. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like chill out with the other people who didn't get in, and I went outside. And then who do I see? Doroy himself, randomly coming out of nowhere on the street and recognizing me. That was very fun because Doroy is truly an amazing guy, a super fun person to be around, and I will have other things to say about him later on in the video, but man, I was so thrilled to see him. Then, as I started smoking one with my mates, a group of people passed from a French guild, Le Bus Magique, who also has a community website, and they had, you know, these commander tags with them, like made of cardboard, so they were easily recognizable. And I was like, "Hey guys, fancy meeting you here, you know?" They just come around, we chat a bit, and they go to the event. Then I was like, okay, now I'm just gonna, like, you know, chill out for 2 hours with the guys out there. One of them was a viewer of mine, the other one was Haigu, my mate from HP. And then truly, the magic operated. The guys from the Bus Magic, they came out of the bar, they came to us again, and they were like, "We've got some amazing news for you guys." Basically, 2 of their people could not attend the event, they could not be here, so they had 2 empty spots on their guest list. And they asked the community managers if they could swap people around. And so, the people from Le Bus Magique, Guildoise2FR, they got me into the ArenaNet meet and greet event. And I cannot thank them enough for this wonderful opportunity and the incredible time I've had there. Like, truly, it was the most unexpected thing, it was also the most incredible one. So really, I can't thank you enough, especially Rigar Els. You're the one whom I've basically taken the spot off. This is a huge shout out to you. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to do this. So truly, thanks from the bottom of my heart. Mec, je te remercie énormément. Franchement, ça me fait super plaisir. J'ai adoré le repas avec ArenaNet. C'était vraiment un moment inoubliable que je pensais pas possible en fait. Je m'étais résigné à l'idée que j'allais pas pouvoir y aller. Du coup, merci énormément à toi. Merci énormément à toi. Et si tu le veux, si tu peux, n'hésite pas à me contacter sur Twitter ou en jeu. Et enfin, fais-toi connaître. Je trouverai un petit truc à t'offrir, un petit quelque chose pour toi. Parce que franchement, tu t'as fait mes vacances. Tu t'en rends pas compte, mais t'es génial. Merci énormément. Et aussi merci à, je crois, Medina, si je ne me trompe pas, qui est la 2e personne qui a été absente et qui du coup a permis à mon guilde Haidgu de venir à l'événement également. Merci beaucoup à toi. Il ne saura probablement jamais qui tu es, étant donné que lui ne parle pas français, mais merci. Merci pour lui. Back to English we go, as I have done the thanks in French. And basically, I was at this event, and I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy a little bit of the vlogging there.
Good evening, everyone. This is Sam. Tonight we actually made it. We actually got to the ArenaNet event. That is crazy. I was not expecting to get in there at all. And the amazing luck that I got was thanks to my dudes from Le Bus Magique. They're very cool guys. They let me in. They saw me in the street out there, like literally being super sad about not being in, and they said, "Man, we got you." And they actually got me in, and also my boy Heidgu, who is right here. We also got him in. That's actually super crazy. Like, they told me we've got 2 spots, so I could also get my roomie in, and this is so good. So right now we are at the ArenaNet event. It is in a pretty big bar, right in the middle of Cologne. Everyone in this bar is doing stuff for Guild Wars 2. A lot of partners, a lot of content creators, so many amazing people crammed in one place. And this is just too good. I'm just gonna like quickly go in, give a room tour so you can have some idea of how it is, and we're gonna cut this short.
But obviously, the truly most amazing moments of this evening was meeting the ArenaNet people. Of course, I had a wonderful time meeting Mighty Teapot, talking with the Royer, sitting right next to Ron-Claude and chatting with him and Stefan. All of these times were amazing, but truly, there were a few other unexpected events in that evening. I'm using the word expected so much, but truly none of this was planned at all. It was like out of nowhere, you know? So, I met with someone quite, well, obviously someone extremely high placed in the corporate ladder of ArenaNet. So if this person ever watches this video, thanks a lot for all the wonderful career advice you've given to me. I did not realize who you were the moment I was talking with you until my guildie told me who you were. I have shared with you the experiences I've had with the game, the experiences I've had in life, without knowing exactly who you were and how much you could bring me. But your advice have been heard, and truly, truly thanks. You've opened my eyes on a lot of stuff, and I think that without you necessarily realizing, you're having a positive impact on me and my career already, just from the perspective you've given to me. And then, for the rest, I met some of the devs, obviously. I met the community managers. They were super nice, like incredibly nice. I was not expecting this. Like, I always saw them, you know, standing on a pedestal way above me. I mean, I'm kind of short, so it's easy to stand above me, right? But still, you know, like far above there. So I was like not ready for this, you know. I was just like talking with them as if we were, you know, on the same high, just the same people having normal chat out there, passionate people about the stuff they love, just chatting around. It was so good. So thanks a lot to you as well. I have left on the camera for them a small message. Hopefully in one of their videos it will pop up and you guys will be able to hear it. I ain't gonna spoil anything of it, but it was truly something heartfelt. Like it came from there, you know. And I really hope that you guys will get to hear that one. And then the evening actually lasted a very long time. I missed most of the chat with Mike Z, who was there among us and was talking a lot about balance and game modes, because I was focused on chatting with the community managers, but I got a glimpse of the conversation at the end of it. It was also a very good time. And obviously the evening was also kind of, you know, like nice from all the other random stuff that happened. There was like someone who was way too drunk talking about his holidays in Thailand or something. Mighty Teapot tried to like canalize the dude but couldn't. I also got to meet some other people from LN. I met the people from the German community, some artists, you know, the content creators. So many amazing people right there. All these people that I could not have met otherwise, I got to on that moment. And that were the first 2 days of my Gamescom. And just these 2 days were already so crazy. But there was also 2 more days. 2 more days of other wonderful stuff that could happen. And these 2 days, I must say, were kinda good. Albeit a little more slow. And so for the last 2 days, I guess we could say it was more like the community part of the entire trip to Gamescom. After having spent some time at Gamescom itself, after having spent an entire day at Fantasialand and then meeting ArenaNet and all the crazy stuff, you know, I still had it within me to do a little bit more. So on my own, I went to Gamescom, hoping to see a lot of different stuff. The dudes from Elan, the dudes from Mighty Teapot's crew. I mean, I was just hoping to see a lot of people, but none of them were here, and I was rather fortunate to cross Roca on my way to Gamescom. I did tell him to drop his precast, so that netted me a pretty good t-shirt. But then, I didn't have much to do for the day, so I just spent my time doing all the stuff that I wanted to do on the side at Gamescom. For example, winning this amazing Discord t-shirt that I am very proud of. I think I'm gonna don it on most of my streams. You could get it by winning a game of Perfection. I was apparently the first winner of it in 3 days, so that was kind of crazy. And then I just went to shop around. I mean, like, it's Gamescom, you know, there's like an entire floor in one of the halls that's dedicated to shopping. The major thing that I got is none other than this Overwatch bag. It's pretty big, it's pretty full of space, I'm very happy with it. I also got a Pachimari plushie, and you guys will be seeing that on the apartment tour because it's down there. Anyways, to go back onto the Guild Wars 2 stuff, so I just went around in my tour, bought my stuff, and then I decided that it was time to go back. So I rang Mighty Teapot, I met him up at his hostel, all the people were here, it was very nice. I got to see some faces that were, you know, like, sort of familiar, because you do have, you know, the nicknames in game for the people, but you just don't have the face, so I got to try and remember a few names. Then went up to pick some of my ex-guildies, Dennis and Target at the main station. So that was very nice, because I had never seen Target before, and he was every bit as I imagined it, you know, this extremely tall dude who's like a walking pile of humor, and I really loved this, you know. So yeah, picking up these two was really great. Went to my own hostel with Dennis, we left our stuff there, and then went out in the evening, just got some drinks actually with the boys from Snowcrows and the boys from Salt, and the girls from Salt as well. Let's not forget them, or I'm gonna have problems. So we drank together. Actually, I had people try out my punch recipes. Like, so many people made a joke out of that vlog, but now that these guys have tasted it and said that it was good, you gotta know that it was, you know. So I'm just gonna like put the link again in the description so you can check it out yourself, you know. So that was very nice. We actually ran out of alcohol rather fast, so we went for dinner in Corn with the guys from SC. In a fruit bar / restaurant, so drinking some of that Kolsch beer, enjoying some food from over there. I actually had my first schnitzel. I had never tried it, so now I guess that's like a step in my life. And then, you know, we just went on, drank a little bit more, enjoyed going around some more, and we just, like, at the end, went our own ways. I actually fell asleep while eating a kebab with Dennis. Like, I was really too tired. It's like 4 something a.m. Kind of crazy. And then, for the last day on Saturday, we just kind of calmly decided to go to the Gamescom. So I actually knew that Mighty Teapot and his crew were there, but they planned to leave super early. So what we did was I just like rushed there with Dennis to meet them up. And well, I mean, I'm just gonna like leave you guys with the vlog of that day.
Hello everyone, this is Sam. Today I'm here with Dennis, who's so tall that he cannot fit into the camera. And we are about to head off to Gamescom. Sadly, we do not have the rest of the Snowcrows crew because they lost so terribly at the arm wrestling that they decided to stay at home for the entire day to soothe up the pain. No, actually it's just that they got shit-faced yesterday and they're still in bed. But hopefully this afternoon everyone will be at Gamescom, the whole squad. It's going to be great.
And well, you know, like, I just realized that I forgot an extremely important moment from the previous day. So we met with 1UP from QT. Very, very nice guy, this 1UP guy. And there is one thing that we have said we would do on Lualidi's stream, if I'm not mistaken. One evening, as I had drank a few beers, I was like, you know, one day I'm just gonna, you know, prove that I'm strong man and everything. And I actually arm wrestled with some of the people there on Friday. So I won against Yui out of nowhere. I lost against Ghosty because I mean, the dude's like pretty damn muscular. And then against all odds, I won against 1UP. So this goes down in history. I have won against 1UP, who is actually, as he said, pretty buff. But yeah, to go back to where we were on Saturday, so meeting up with Teapot, chatting around with some people, and then they went their own ways. We spent a little more time in Gamescom itself with the guys from Snowcross. I mean, they hadn't seen it yet, you know, so we just like went around all the halls, decided to buy some merch, mostly Blizzard one, and then we just actually decided to go back to the hostel. And we decided to have dinner there. So while the people from Salt were away buying the pasta and the sauce and the Parmigiano and everything, we just sat down and played poker. And then we had dinner all together, all around a big table. And after that we played some board games. We played Colons of Catan, and it was very nice. So I must say, this whole vacation, this whole trip to Gamescom was amazingly fun. I met people that I did not expect to meet. I got to realize that some people were nicer than they would seem on the internet. I also realized how enjoyable it is, you know, to meet people you're not used to at all, somewhere else than the usual. And to finish on this, I would just like to say one thing. I, for once, I'm extremely glad that I went to Gamescom. Like, if you had followed my life a bit, you knew that I wasn't too keen on making that trip, but actually it was great. Actually, it sure was. I met all these people who are super nice, who are super cool. I had a great time, and I must say that I would do this again. So to all of my viewers, to all of the people who are not my viewers but might end up watching this video at some point in their lives, see you at Gamescom 2018. And until then, I wish every single one of you to have a wonderful time playing Guild Wars 2.